You know, some of the most challenging shows that we do has got to be turkey hunting. And two of the most challenging things that you can do while you're turkey hunting is hunting with a kid and with a bow. And on today's show, we're going to try to accomplish both of those.
This is a place, you talk about if at first you don't succeed, this is the place right here.
Get him.
I'm gonna tell you something right there.
Good girl.
That is a good. I gotta get him out of that. That's a heck of a crappie right there.
Now get out of her way.
That's a good start right there. Tell you what.
The G3 Sportsman is presented by Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Well, today's adventure of the G3 Sportsman brings us to Kansas. We're here in Ottawa. Getting ready to get bunked out here at the Comfort Inn, and opening day of the bow season for turkeys. And also it's the opening weekend of the youth gun turkey season. We got our good buddy Steve Lyles and his son going to meet us up here tonight. So that's going to be interesting enough right there. I'm waiting on Eric to show up over here, and we're going to run out to the field. We've never been there, don't know anything really about it other than the fact that there's gobblers. Oh man, look at that. That's a good sign right there. That's a good sign right there. There's got to be four at least, four strutters. Those two I know right back yonder in the tail end are strutters. We actually got permission to hunt this little small farm, and I had not seen it, didn't know a lot about it. I'd heard there'd been a lot of turkeys, but I did not realize there was going to be this many turkeys on it. You know, we knew when we drove down the road, we thought, my gosh, and all the turkeys. But then we also thought, well, you know, they have got an awful lot of hens, and that may be tough to get some of these gobblers in.
I'll tell you what, we're here in Kansas this morning. And my son's 13 years old. He's gonna try to go after his first gobbler. And I tell you what an experience just to spend time out there with your son, hoping to see him harvest his first gobbler, his first Kansas gobbler.
You know, boys set their blind up this morning, and of course it was just as calm as it could be, and the turkeys were just gobbling their heads off in the distance and whatnot, and we really thought we were gonna have a great morning.
Out today on about a 15-acre alfalfa field. River bottoms run all the way across alfalfa field. You got birds gobbling to the right and to the left. What I think is going to happen today, I think these birds are going to come straight over from the right. Probably get some satellite gobblers sneaking in from the left. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to be able to get these birds right out here in the field about 15, 20 yards so we can get a good harvest.
As the sun came up, you know, we never did see anything. It just got a little later. And then all of a sudden, it was just like a bull rush. From atop the hill, they just came.
Look at that hen. Boy, she's pecking my decoy. She's putting a spanking to him.
It's tough, strong enough, keeps on going when I go tough, strong enough, everything you need. Summer, spring, winter, fall, G3 lets you do it all. There's nothing like a Gator Tough G3. No, there's nothing like a Gator Tough G3.
Visit G3Boats.com to find your nearest G3 and Yamaha outboard motor dealer.
Some hunters only stand in the bargain line, and there are others who will never stand behind any brand, but some will always stand for quality without compromise. Where do you stand? Fiocchi, what's in your gun?
The hunt doesn't last a day. It starts months earlier. With digital camera, topo mapping, 3-axis compass, and satellite imagery. Get everything you need for the hunt with Oregon 550T from Garmin.
It's got the punch of a heavyweight and the pounds of a lightweight. Welcome to the main event featuring the new Yamaha 4-stroke F70, tipping the scales at up to 142 pounds lighter than its 4-stroke competitors. That's a class-leading power-to-weight ratio, a haymaker of a whole shot, surprising mid-range punch, incredible fuel economy, and industry-leading innovation, performance, and reliability. The Yamaha 4-stroke F70, reliability starts here.
This segment of the G3 Sportsman is brought to you by G3 Boats, a great catch. Fiocchi Ammunition, what's your game? Abu Garcia, for life. And by Garmin, we'll take you there.
Well, they're everywhere, like 30 maybe. Well, I saw a first Tom walk by and we let that one pass, and then we saw 2 or 3 more come by.
I'm sitting in this other blind watching them, and at the amount of activity that's just around their blinds, I mean, they had gobblers running beside them, behind them, in front of them, everywhere. So I know it had to be pandemonium in the blind as to, my gosh, which turkey are we going to try to shoot?
Yes, I'm working. The biggest bird is on the right. You know, stay right there. Move your gun up real slow. Don't look. Just keep looking over here. Okay, hang on. You just tell us when. Okay, all right. Wait. No, wait. Yeah, no. We had one longbeard come walk in front of us. The next thing you know, 2 and 3 longbeards. Birds started going back behind the blind. I told Jason just to stop and just take a breath and wait, because there's 3 more big longbeards coming out. I tell you what, my heart was pumping it so hard. And oh my gosh, Jason, look, you killed 2 birds. Awesome, give me some right here. That's what's nice about Kansas, is you can kill 2 birds at one time.
You know, for never being able to kill a bird before and then be able to shoot 2 in the same morning and with the same shot. Fortunately, in Kansas, it is legal where you can get your 2 birds either on the same day or in the same shot.
Looky there, you put the hammer to him. Look at that. It's a nice bird. Look at the beard on that, Jace. Nice beard. Nice bird. It's about a 2-year-old. About 1-inch spurs. Man, hold him up. Wow. Man, that's what it's all about.
They're heavy.
Yeah, big old swollen head. First Kansas bird.
Yeah.
First time killing 2 birds, 1 shot, using tundras. Man, outstanding. I tell you what, there's a lot of boys that haven't even got to shoot a bird yet. And I tell you what, that's a special thing. First time taking the sun out, killing 2 birds. I tell you what, we got to give it thanks to that landowner letting us have it. I tell you.
I'll never forget this.
No.
Well, the thing I'll remember most about this hunt is being with my dad. That was cool. I hope every season is like this because I really want to do this again.
Landowner's just totally been super great, letting us hunt his property. Tons of birds. I've never seen so many birds before in my life.
You know, one of the things that I've been really wanting to experiment with was to try to get these turkeys with these new Fiocchi tundras right here. We shot the 3-inch number 4s, and you talk about proof in the pudding. Not only did he hammer 1, but the tundras hammered 2. If you've got some of these number 4s left over from your duck season or whatnot, hey, you doggone right, they do very well when it comes to turkey hunting.
Don't get to turkey hunting much with a bow. In fact, I hardly ever. In fact, I can't even remember the last time. The last time I did, I actually shot a turkey with this one, and I've still got the blood on the veins there. And that was probably about 3 years ago. So I figure this is my lucky arrow. So I need to get out here and make sure in the transportation of everything, you know, riding it just in there bouncing around or whatnot. You never know when it may knock the sights out or whatever. So just like you always hear, it's good to just shoot at least, you know, a couple times just to make sure you're confident and everything, make sure your bow's good. So I'm gonna get up here. You guys are gonna watch me shoot my shot right here. Got the little block sitting out here, and we'll just see. There it is. I think I'm good to go.
I think you are.
Another reason why we wanted to come to Kansas this time of year is after the youth hunt, you know, we can bow hunt. And I've hardly ever get to go bow hunting for turkeys. And so we're just in a phenomenal place. This place has got birds galore. We came in here yesterday, as you've seen, and they were just in all these alfalfa fields. So I feel like the chances are pretty good that we may get a couple of shots at these toms on bow hunting. But anyway, it's mid-morning. It's going to be a hard act to follow here after we nail down on a youth hunt two toms. So we're going to get these blinds up, and we're going to move down east a little bit in this field where we were this morning and get set up in there, and hopefully when these turkeys start filtering back into this particular alfalfa field that we hunted this morning, we may be able to get another shot at them.
Now the fun part starts. We've got bows, 2 of us in here, and who knows what's fixing to happen next. But hopefully we'll get some turkeys coming in here in just a minute.
Just let your great catch begin with your family and friends. America's going fishing with G3. G3.
Visit G3Boats.com to find your nearest G3 and Yamaha outboard motor dealer.
I tell you what, waterfowlers, I shoot a Beretta Extrema 2. I just can't believe how universal in its application this gun is. And it fires every time I squeeze the trigger.
Here they come, here they come.
There's no question that this thing works in all conditions. It's the best shotgun I've ever shot. The real deal is that the gun just works and works and works.
Good shot. Wow.
Get inside the Beretta Extrema 2. Blast off at BerettaUSA.com.
This segment of the G3 Sportsman is brought to you by Beretta. 500 years, one passion. Mossback fish racks. No matter how you stack them, we attract them. Berkeley. Catch more fish. Shakespeare. Quality fishing tackle since 1897. And by Yamaha. Reliability starts here.
I've got a big tom on the far side of this pasture or this alfalfa field right here. And I'll bet you anything that's probably the one, that lone big bird that would probably come in here, wouldn't he?
Big dominant bird.
That's probably so. We've got two birds with some hens back down behind us over here. And that one back there, he's just threatening to beat the band, but we've got this one right here. And these birds have been coming up from behind us and they keep walking along over around that switchgrass and whatnot. But this bird right here, he may be the one, you know, those ones that you just kind of call in on a string. So I don't know, we're going to try our luck a little bit and see, but I'll bet you anything that right there will want to come in here.
I think so.
I guarantee you will. Look at him. There's some more turkeys out on the end of maybe those jays. He's doing his business now, ain't he? Oh, there's a big group of turkeys back there. They may push him right over there to us. Look at him go. Look at him go. Yeah, we got all these hens going. Maybe they'll run him over here. They're still coming. Look at this. Maybe he called all of them. That big boy's got some pulling power. Man, don't move my little leash. Man, I think I got a good shot on him.
I think you did a good job.
He stood there forever and would not turn his back where I could draw. That's about 12 yards to that hen decoy. I bet he would have mounted that.
He was on his way.
He was on his way, wasn't he?
He was on his way.
Got the shot in. Man, I thought just a solid lick. He cut a trail out through there. You could see the arrow was all the way plumb through the other side and cut through that little gap over there. Don't like it when they run that far. Everything, these birds right here, of course, it spooked them off. We've got 3 other longbeards that are still down here at the end of the field where this one right here came from. That's where he ran into, probably somewhere over there in that switchgrass or in that timber over there. I'll bet you there's 150 birds in this area.
At least.
But right now, we're gonna go out there and let's see if we can find this bird. God, I'm about to burn up. You can't take us nowhere, can you, Eric?
Gotta love it.
That's bow hunting for turkeys right there.
Introducing a revolutionary way to attract fish, the Mossback Fish Rack. From the box to the water, set up as a snap, and you can be fishing in no time. The rough surface on the branches encourages algae growth, and the unique design virtually eliminates hanging hooks. Use the Mossback Fish Rack in your pond, hang it off your dock, or sink it in your local lake. Join the guides, pros, and weekend fishermen who are already reaping the rewards. No matter how you stack them, we attract them. To learn more, visit mossbackrack.com.
I was so sick of him fishing, I ran over his ugly stick with his own truck.
Don't get me wrong, couldn't be happier that he found a hobby. Oh, time to go fishing today, Harry!
I'm a peaceful person.
So I gave it to our dog Sugar.
It's a chew toy.
Your mama, her husband back. What is that thing made of? You know what happened?
Nothing! Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Ugly Stick, tested under some of the harshest conditions on Earth.
Stupid ugly stick.
The Yamaha VMAX SHO. First it changed the game. Now it's set the standard. But don't take our word for it.
The whole shot was everything they said it was going to be.
And we accelerated from like 50 miles an hour to 70, and it was like that.
So fast, so quiet. I mean, you give it power, and it's just there.
That thing right there is just bad.
The whole shot on it, the second to none. Oh yeah, it's for real.
Take a demo ride and feel the power yourself. You'll know why we call it the Game Changer.
Design backed by cutting-edge precision. Sophistication that's world-renowned. Durability that's not to be outdone. So why do we insist on such perfection? We know what's at stake. Veritas and Verdict, the next generation of the V-Series from Abu Garcia for life.
He made a wide berth. Arrow was all the way through him. And I didn't see it. It was still in him when he was running out here, wasn't it?
He was straight down.
I'll tell you, we're lucky that we found him, but he is stiff as a board right now. Stiff as a board, but still, nonetheless, not a bad bird. Not bad at all. Like I say, he just stiff as he can be, but you know, you got to spend the time out there to look for these turkeys. You know, when you're shooting them with a bow and everything, just like Eric always tells us, it's 50-50. Even with a good shot, I mean, the chances of them running off are actually pretty good at times. And so we're very lucky that we been able to find this bird. Let it sit out there for probably close to an hour, and it took us about 15 minutes to even find it. So nice, mature bird. Good beard, big old head on him, good grief, looked like a house cat. Nice spurs, good mature bird, and man, was that not pretty when he came in from all the way across the field. Steve kind of hit the calls a little bit. Sweet talked him in there. The hens come out in a group of 25 or 30 or whatever, ran past him. He blowed up with them and everything. They didn't want anything to do with him. And then finally he walked right in there, and I drew back. It seemed like I drawn back 30 minutes on that thing, waiting. And obviously put a good shot on him with the old Hoyt right here, and finally made the recovery on him. And I tell you what, Kansas is everything they say it is down here. There's no doubt about it.
You guys in the surrounding areas around eastern Kansas and the bordering states or whatnot, if you can't get any birds or you can't find any birds around there, you don't have a place to hunt, I would say go in here and research out here in the eastern part of Kansas around there. A lot of these farmers, they want you to shoot some of these birds. They have got an abundance of it. I know what you've seen today. This was just a small farm, and there was probably 200-300 birds on this piece of property. So, you know, most of the landowners are extremely nice. They'll let you hunt out there. And just, hey, if anything, you know, that's a great place to take your boy or girl out there that's never shot one or loves to turkey hunt. Man, that's the place where you can just about guarantee them a bird. But you know, that's all it's one pack. Back fishing. Catch more fish. Shake. 97. Reliability.
Front bird. Show us how.